Okay, my neighbors, I don't know, they always making it a big deal about a parking spot. So when she
Okay.
get an audience, she like to get rowdy and say all type of stuff.
Ma'am,
He said you
that's not
got
helping.
ID. Just
Like, that shit
see,
is
we on with y'all
lame.
though. And we on with y'all though. We on with
Is that
y'all
helping?
though. We on
Is
with
that
y'all
helping?
though.
Good morning. Did you call?
No, I'll go.
Huh?
I'm just sitting out in the sun.
Okay. I said it'd be outside. 211 is right over here. Okay. How y'all doing? Did y'all happen to see anything that happened here? Did y'all happen to see anything that happened here a couple minutes ago?
No, sir.
Okay. Thank you. You call? The other people left? The other people left?
Yes.
Okay. 24, I'm out with the complainant. We're on Wahlberg Lane in Abercorn. All right, what we got going on this morning?
Okay, my neighbors, I don't know, they always making it a big deal about a parking spot. So when she
Okay.
get an audience, she like to get rowdy and say all type of stuff. And say stuff or whatever. So this morning,
Sorry, why are you letting your kid outside?
no, they dad right there. Those my kids.
Okay.
They dad right
He's
there.
right there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So so this morning,
That's my mom.
hey, but let me go get my kid.
When a gun's involved, it's ridiculous. And everybody has kids. Not only her kids, they have kids as
Okay.
well.
So is it the ones below?
Yes.
So
Shannon, is it the ones directly? But yeah. Okay, because
211A? Okay.
I had called one time before for her because my mama had her cell phone sent here. They stole her mail. So when the neighbor told that we called the police, they like a couple of days later, they set the phone back on the stairs.
Okay.
They have stolen stuff out her car, and they implanted the camera, but I don't think it works. They stole stuff out of her car. It's just like an ongoing thing.
Okay.
And like I told her,
their names?
I don't know none of
But
them.
you don't stay here. You're just
No, I
came
just
over.
can't, because I was on the phone with her,
Yeah.
and I heard the commotion, and I heard them say gun. So I'm like, call the police, and I'm coming around now. Just go ahead and call the police, and then we can go to your leasing office once the police get here.
Okay.
And you file a report. And this is one of their cars.
That's her car.
This is her car.
Yeah, put the gun out. Oh, here they go.
Okay, here she is.
Go ahead. Stay right here. Man, stay back here. Stay right there.
I am. Go back out.
Pull up right there. Pull up right there. You guys gonna come talk to me? Alright, you guys just hang out over there, okay?
Yeah.
24. The first half of this argument is now here. Can you log Romeo Kilo 3945? Good, how are you?
Good.
You guys going grocery shopping this morning?
Hello.
How y'all doing? Let's talk over here real quick. What do we got going on?
So last night,
I'm sorry. So
I
you stay there? Okay.
Yeah, last night
Okay.
when I came home, the red Camry was pulled up for it right there. So when I came and pulled behind, her boyfriend came outside and told me to move because he was finna leave. Cool. I moved. Mind you, the same blue truck was parked all the way in the front the whole weekend, mind you.
Like on the street?
On the street.
Okay.
So then when I came back, my car with her car parked and her car in the lane. So ask me, is this right? If she wouldn't have moved and I would have hit her car, who would have been wrong for having their car in the lane?
Okay. I understand.
Right? So when I went to the store,
there's a disagreement about it.
when I went to the store, her boyfriend see me at the store in this truck, because mind you, we've been having this problem for a year. I ain't been saying nothing, because all this came about when all she had to do was be a grown woman last year and say she had a newborn baby, and we could have waited to move the car. But instead, you want to keep slamming doors in people's faces and then want to play tit for tat. Back to the store. We went to the store. Her boyfriend came in the store and gonna tell me we don't need to be fighting by the parking spot. I said, I know I'm not fighting by the parking spot. I said, but at the end of the day, that's stupid. He stay here. That's stupid. Why would you park your car behind my car in the middle of the lane? Right?
Okay.
Why would you park your car right there and I could easily hit it? So when my friend came today, she clearly made a comment. We're stupid. Why did you park your car all the way close up here when you could have pulled up? You're not the only one that stay here. This not the first time we had this problem.
Okay.
But now it's so much an issue when I start popping my guns today. And yes, because why you parking the car in the middle of the lane for when I get out? And yes, I yell.
You guys had an argument? Okay.
Yes, and I yelled very proudly and said, if you don't come move your car, if I hit it, oh well, we could call the police and we're going to see who in the wrong.
Okay. So, as far as the car goes, even if the car is illegally parked, if you back into it, it's going to be your fault. Right?
How when it's in the lane?
Because you can't just
okay, so you saying it's right for a car to block you in?
I'm not saying that.
Just like if he block you in and you back in, how you gonna feel?
If there's a car parked in the lane, then you call us so we can either have it towed or ticket it.
I don't went to the rent office many times about this. I'm not about to keep calling nobody for a grown woman who don't want to fucking listen.
All I'm saying is if the car's parked and you back into it, it's going to be your fault.
And mind you, due to pride is the same sister that was in that punk ass van came knocking on my door about the same thing.
All right. So tell me.
Y'all when she about to get real. Like, what's up? And I'm looking at you.
Ma'am, that's not helping.
See, we on with y'all on. And we on with y'all on. We on with y'all on.
Is that helping? What is that helping?
It ain't but her big ugly ass. Okay, something to say. She better pop that shit. She better pop that shit. You better pop that shit. You better pop that shit. Alright. That shit is lame. All this was from last year when my boyfriend at the time was sitting in here and we asked her to move. You kept slamming the door in his face. Then your boyfriend, whoever the guy was, pulled up, acting like y'all was about to do something when all you had to say was, I had a newborn baby. Can you wait till he come back to move the car? But instead, we knocking on your door asking you to move the car. But now, you want to call the police because she sat in her door. They all came outside and she opened up the door. When I came outside, you shut it. So when they say why she shut the door when she came outside.
Because mind you, was sitting at the door. Right there, you sit right there in the door, and we just like, damn, why you park the car like that? Like, it's so many people come through this parking lot. Why you park your shit?
Can I phone number for you, Miss Young?
I don't give a fuck why I stay.
It don't matter what she said.
Miss Young.
Just ignore her. Fuck her. Let her talk. She don't let her go.
Miss Young, can I have a phone number from you?
Now that's all people do. Okay. 25, 65. And y'all can even go to the
rent office. 65 or 55?
25, 65. Y'all can even go to the rent office.
Okay.
Sir, you could go to the rent office and ask them how many times I came to them about it.
Okay.
You tried to go to them. You tried to go to them about the first situation, and they told, and the rent office didn't even told me about it.
38th Street still a good address for you?
No, this one.
This is one? Okay.
211 East Robert, Unit A.
Okay.
They even say, well, I don't know why she came to us about the situation. She could have just asked you to move the car. All this is about parking.
Here you go.
Once again, her man see me at the stove.
Look how she parked though. Look how she parked.
Come on now.
So you said you talked to the rent office about it. You ever call us about it?
No, I never called y'all. Okay. I always went to the rent office because it wasn't that deep to call y'all.
Okay. Well, I mean, it looks like it is that deep.
Now, a year later, A year later,
I'm saying, like,
for all that, she should have called y'all last night when I said if you don't move, I'ma hit it. She should have called y'all last night, right? Right. Let's be real. Y'all ain't got no choice but to agree because y'all know that shit's stupid. Now you wanna, oh, I'm at the kind of police. Girl,
And call your folks.
girl. I bet she called them first before she called y'all.
Fact she did. And it was when y'all pulled up.
I bet she called them first before she called y'all.
I don't know who to call first.
They mute.
It's okay. They called y'all first. Because that red car in that van was not here when we left.
But when I mentioned that her nigga was talking to me in the store, you was looking lost on the stairs like what you was talking to her about.
Well, man, the
She
situation
was
was
in the
getting like
car
that.
with
Leave
me
was
when
probably the
her
right
man was
idea.
talking to me about the parking.
You know, it been going on, but it's like,
And I was
taunting
ignoring
her.
her.
So now you're just doing it just to be petty.
Like, now you just being
because for one, it's four people. It's upstairs, downstairs, upstairs, downstairs. Everybody parked back here. So why would you just park your car in not even that, in the middle?
Yes.
Everybody else
I come from
parked
work.
back here.
He could be sitting in his
So,
black
I don't
truck.
understand why she
You will
would do
park
that.
the black truck how it is. When she come with this ugly ass truck, you move the damn truck and put that shit right there. But you talking about, you know it's mud. You know it's mud all through here. The reason we don't say nothing to them because that's their parking.
Yeah.
This side, all of us park. What is you talking about? Yeah, shake your head because you should have told her. We had a whole fluent conversation. Me and him even made a deal. We made a deal. And she, her nigga.
With the hat, with the hoodie on right
Okay,
there.
so that's a little bit more useful for me.
Her man, you sat right there and said, look, to keep confusion down, if she parked weird, I'ma move.
But you ain't
I
saying
had
nothing.
to squash it last night.
Exactly.
But you want to come in your door looking like a damn cherry.
A big ass ladybug.
Want to tell me,
Y'all see.
right when I pull off, I got right here, you want to yell your big cherry looking ass out the window, out the door. And then you got taco meat and they tell you that I done pulled off. So yeah, I backed up and popped my shit loudly. What no, you're not gonna wait till I pull off and then talk your shit.
It's like she was just waiting. It's like when we came out the door, she just was sitting there.
Yes, and I never said anything to her. This big lady can walk out her house,
Yeah.
and I don't say shit.
Okay.
But when my friend got an issue about how you walking, you want to open up your door. Come on, so I can put you on the top of the ice cream cherry. Cause now you playing, but now she want to call y'all after do the one and do the two pull up. The same bitch who came and knocked on my door on my birthday, bought that pussy ass car.
And
But I wasn't even talking about that car.
And we wouldn't even talk about that shit.
Cause if you want to be real, that young man that's right there, I was talking about his friend, nice ass Chrysler 300.
The blue one.
So what the fuck a raggedy ass Honda came out my mouth? Oh, Jesus. The fuck? Like, no, that shit disturbed my motherfucking butter. You called on them folks out here, but now you calling the police. Let's be real. But you were just up there popping your shit calling me a pussy.
I mean, I mostly just want to see her now because you guys have a ladybug and a cherry.
Yeah. But now she look like a big ass Hershey ball. A big ass honey bun. A Reese's Pieces, bitch. I talk my shit in front of the folks too.
A big ass honey bun.
I'm not scared of nobody. But you not about to call no police on me after you done called your two thickums around here.
Like she ever did the most, for real. Like ain't nobody was even fucking wearing.
I don't care about none of that. And I'm standing in y'all face. But you sitting there quiet, looking like a mellow mushroom.
But your man ain't told you. He called
But
my
your
friend
man
fine
ain't
in
told
the
you
store.
we was talking about this shit in the store.
Right.
Yeah.
And she was real nice
Looking
looking in
real
that stove.
confused. Yeah.
Oh, you fucking her in the stove?
Yes.
Like what? And he right here. And he looking like,
Dog.
come on now.
Shit can tie my coochie up if I wanted to.
Who forgive him?
my whole thing is how y'all gonna resolve this situation? Is she gonna move her vehicle?
It ain't even that. They can't do. They can't do. First off, they can't do anything.
I don't give a fuck if I don't stay here. My whole thing
She
is
stay
if
here,
extra people coming.
we don't.
I don't give a fuck
So,
about me because I'm
gonna do nothing.
I'm right there by the trunk. Give a fuck. I can pull the fuck out. For real. I'm saying, right? I'm saying, look at your face. It's dumb.
Oh no,
Come on,
no.
man.
Mr. Officer, my mama on the phone. She can even tell you she even had to go around
Okay.
That truck.
Man, I believe you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I believe you. Like,
No, I'm pissed off. No, I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off at the fact how y'all gonna pop y'all motherfucking potato, and then when you call your folks around here, you got Mr. Handsome Big Man, and you with the nice curly hair, and the other guy.
okay.
Now y'all want to play pussy. That shit lame. That shit lame as a motherfucker. That shit is lame. Now you want to call people. So guess what? When your punk ass sister knock on my door after y'all leave, I'm calling y'all, and I'm gonna call y'all right after I pop. So I'm letting you know, you got my statement. She knock on my door, I'm gonna hit. Self-defense, right? You knocking on, yeah, you knocking on my door.
She ain't supposed to do that.
No,
That's criminal trespass.
no.
Girl.
I'm even sure because at this point.
Cause no, she really wastes y'all time.
For real, because like, what y'all gonna do to resolve this situation? Like nothing.
All they gonna
Either
do,
she gonna
well,
move her shit
y'all
or
just need a part.
whatever.
They gonna say the same shit we could have been resolved.
I'm saying.
One person park up front, one person park in the back, and y'all just go park.
But how, when you got big ass A and B, ugly ass blue dunk, he only parked right there because of the conversation we had last night.
Exactly. Come on now, compromise. Ain't nobody doing it but him.
Compromise would be better.
He the only adult in the situation.
I'm saying.
He the only adult in the situation. He been pulling her big cherry looking ass back in the house and I was cussing her ass out.
I was saying, what's she gonna do?
Nothing.
Oh, alright.
Girl, you got Mr. Nicer right here, Mr. Nicer over there, and then you got Mr. Sir that he got tired of me. He didn't want to talk to me no more because I guess he believed what Big Cherry said. But look how she popped, mama.
Ma, exactly. Come on, bro.
Look how she popped. She popped like this the last time when you came here, right? She had popped like this the last time you came here, right? So you hearing it from the phone.
Right here, just get her information, please.
Call y'all when she about to get real. Like, what's up?
Ain't nothing getting
Hey,
real.
we're not doing that. Over there, please. Over there. We're not going to be
Ain't
yelling.
getting real.
We're not going to be yelling across.
Ain't getting real.
We're not yelling across the
Ain't
parking
getting
lot.
real.
Let's go. Come on, we're not going to do all that.
Yeah, ain't getting real.
Who pulled the gun?
Ain't getting real.
The
Ain't
one
nothing
that you
getting
just
real.
was talking to.
Okay. What kind of gun?
It was gray and black. A little pocketbook knife, gun.
So a little smaller gun? Mm-hmm. Okay, like a 22 or something? Like
Yeah, it was little.
Okay. All right, so this is all over parking spaces,
And,
right?
but
Exactly.
I
Just
was here
dumb stuff.
Okay, so I done been here
Dumb.
5 years.
Okay.
I always park my car right here. My neighbors park their car over here. You will pull your car right here instead of, so all my kids' dad was asking her yesterday was, can she just move the car over so we all can have a parking spot?
And ain't nobody with that foolishness, that drama and all. I tell my sister all the time, it's easily avoided. Call the police.
I got you.
Go to your rent office.
All right, so she pulled the gun. What did she do with it?
She put a she pulled a gun out and she was in a car and she was like she'll shoot that shit up with me and my kids and their dad on the porch.
So you guys were standing up there? Mm-hmm. So they'd gotten in the car at this point? Mm-hmm. Okay, what did she do?
She don't
with the
even
gun?
stay there.
I thought she was the one that
And she
stays
talked
there.
the most trash.
All right, listen.
Oh.
Listen, you're talking to me.
I'm
Please
sorry.
don't talk to them across
I'm
the parking
sorry.
lot. It just
I'm
makes
sorry.
it worse. You're talking to me.
Yeah, you're right.
So she's in the car out here.
And right there in the lane and I was standing on my porch. First they was
the
talking
kids?
trash when we was outside.
So was she in the passenger side? Or the
Yeah, she was
driver's
she was in the passenger side.
Okay, and the car was facing this way? Okay. So she pulls the gun out. What does she do with
And
it?
she was like, I come downstairs, I shoot that shit up. And I'm like, well, I'm coming downstairs for it's 3 of y'all. And you got a gun.
So what did she do with the gun?
Then she put it in her purse.
When she took it out, what did she do with
She had it on her lap and was like, I air this shit out, I shoot this shit up.
it? Okay. So did she point it at you guys?
Yeah, we were standing right there on the porch where he's standing at, and she was like, and I air this shit out.
And I see it's a 2 camera, or that's some people place. They might have just got that there to protect their house. I see they just did it look like.
All right. And then as she's saying that, you're saying you're John back with her, and you guys are going back and forth about all that
No.
stuff. Or, So when she pulls the gun out, you guys, what do you do at that point?
And then I went back in the house.
Okay. All right, you got your ID, have you? What's your name? You're good. You're good.
Shannon.
Spell it. S-H.
S-H-A-N-N-O-N.
S-M-I-T-H. S-M-I-T-H?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your date of birth, Miss?
10/13/1991.
You said your boyfriend was out there too?
Huh?
He was out there too. Did you see the whole thing?
Yeah.
So you want to give me a statement? I mean, I'll talk to him.
Yeah. Babe, come here. Put Lee on some pants so I can put them in the car with my mama. You want get your slippers.
This is all dumb.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
And no, she didn't call us. Me and her was already on the phone.
Okay. No, I got you.
Yeah, see, we were already talking when the altercation was going down.
You're fine.
And
When they left, they left and they're just back now, right? Like,
Yeah.
It's the first time they did that. And that's been, what, 15 minutes?
yeah.
Okay. How you doing, man? Peg, I got you just for a second. Oh, yeah. All right. Walk me through what we got going on this morning. Like you asked, from what I understand, you asked the girl like to move her car or something this morning or yesterday.
So basically, this is the parking spot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we went out of town over the weekend, so basically, you know what I'm saying, on car parking in front. But we've been living here before then, so you know what I'm saying, prior to them coming or whatever. They was parking in the front, so now they kind of stopped parking in the back. It's a parking spot, you know what I'm saying? It's normal, like, share the parking spot. So, like, they two cars right there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Two cars could kind of squeeze right here.
Yeah.
So what I do, like, I got my company truck, I got another truck, and I got I got her truck. So, I mean, it's three cars. Of course, we're going to have to share the spot. Even below the tree, we're going to park below the tree. If I pull my truck, I'll probably pull it right there or whatever. So I pulled right behind her last night. After we had a rental, so we had a lot more cars. Yeah. So we took the rental back, you know what I'm saying, because we went out of town with you. Yeah. We parked right in front of her when we came back because nobody was parked right here. So we had parked the rental here, and then when we came back from dropping the rental, we parked the car right behind her. So it was parked like awkwardly, like right behind the bin order. Yeah. So my company truck was parked right here. So basically, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna come back downstairs because she already parked right here. We blocking her in. So I mean, either or, like we right there. You know what I'm saying? She could come to the door, hey, move your car, or you know what I'm saying? Either or, like I tell her move her car with her.
So what happened this morning?
So, well, it conspired from last night. You know, basically, I'm telling her like, come on, man, what? It's a parking spot. Like, let's share the parking spot or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? I saw her to this door. Because when you're talking about the girl over there,
the big girl I was talking to.
Yeah. So basically, like what I was saying is my company truck was parked here last night. So when I came down, I kind of heard her talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking shit. So anyway, I came out. You know what I'm saying? I came out, I moved the car, whatever. She went to the store, like basically I gotta go to the store. I had to go to the store too, so that's why we ended up seeing each other at the store. I'm like, but basically, you know what I'm saying? Not really, aggressive, bro. Like, we gotta share the spot with the neighbors, you know, so we gotta work together. It was normal. She was like, it's all cool and everything. I woke up this morning. They cussing about the parking spot. She probably might have came by the door and heard them talking about the parking spot or whatever and talking with her. So it just conspired to a whole bunch of shit. Like she pulled right here in the driveway. There's 4 cameras right here. Like anybody can see you doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's no.
So you hear him out here arguing. You come out. What do you see?
I was using the bathroom at the same time, so like I didn't hop off of the toilet right then and there. I'm like, mate, stop! You don't gotta argue with them. You don't gotta go back and forth. She was up there before. She was upstairs. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I was like, you don't gotta go back and forth with them for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, just let it die down. You know what I'm saying? It just escalated. Like they just did too much.
So then what happened after that?
It's just, I mean, back and forth, talking right here, loud. Okay.
So then they back out to leave?
Who? They did? Yeah. I don't know if they, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what was happening out here prior to, you know what I'm saying, me being in the bathroom. But they was like right in the driveway, like not this driveway, but that driveway right here.
Yeah.
And they were just, you know what I'm saying, talking back and forth, like talking shit back and forth.
Okay. Did you see a gun at any point? Did you see a gun at any point?
They did pull a gun out. They're like, shoot this shit out. Shit. Like,
which one did that?
all you gotta do it. Big girl.
Okay. And she was in, which seat was she sitting in?
She had to been in the passenger seat.
Okay. The front passenger seat?
Huh?
The front passenger seat?
Yeah.
What kind of gun was it?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's a handgun or whatever.
Did you see what color it was? Or?
Like, I can't really see, but like you got 4 cameras around here. So one of them could pick up all that shit.
Did she point it at you guys?
She pointed directly at us.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you. What's your name?
Mark.
Spell it?
M-A-R-C.
M-A-R-T?
C.
Oh, Mark. Oh, I'm sorry. Mark. Mark, what's your last name?
Decoto.
Spell it?
D-E-C-O-T-E-A.
What's your date of birth?
0418.
What year?
1992.
You got a good phone number? No phone number?
912.
Okay.
663. 0484.
Alright. Sit tight, Liz. Thank you. Yeah, you guys can head on the side right now. Do me a favor, keep them, if you want, I'm gonna grab them and ask them to go inside right now. Just so
My God.
yeah, just so we're not out here screaming across the parking lot at each other and all that stuff. Okay.
I mean, they could just sit in their car, though, right?
Yeah, I just don't want them screaming at stuff, so.
I mean, they ain't screaming. They
Yeah.
ain't doing nothing.
Okay. Alright, give us just a minute. If you want to hang out in the house, you can. Just ignore what they're saying right now. Okay?
Oh, we ain't paying them no attention.
Alright, thank you. I got you. I'm taking that.
Like you came here, right? She had fought like this the last time you came here, right? So you came here from the phone.
How you doing? Alright, man. I'll talk to you again real quick. Alright. So,
Yeah, she called the police about parking, mama.
okay, what's your name?
Cynthia Young.
C-Y-N-T-H.
T-H-R-A.
There you go.
I should.
Y-O-U-N. Oh, you already got it? Okay, thank you. Alright, so you guys are arguing about a parking spot.
Yes.
Alright, walk me through the rest of it after that.
So,
you're arguing,
I'm gonna go from last night.
Well, I got all that. So,
Okay.
the cars were jumbled up.
The
You're
cars
trying to
wasn't
find a
jumping
spot
up.
to park.
The cars wasn't jumping up, sir.
Okay.
I've been dealing with this for a year with them.
Okay.
A year. Let's go back to when I first moved here. My boyfriend at the time knocked on her door, asked her, she moved her Audi at the time. You slammed the door in our faces.
Okay.
We came back. We steady asking you. You steady not doing nothing. You steady. So him and another man pulled up like they was finna do something to us, cause we asked y'all to move. When y'all finally,
when was that?
This was when I first moved here, December 1st of 2022. So then Mr. Sir came, moved the vehicle. They explained, oh, she had a newborn baby. I was like, well, why she just couldn't tell us she had a newborn baby? We could have waited.
Yeah,
Boom, fast forward, we left it alone.
I got you.
So then again, I just not get in my car. My party came. The same person in that van knocked on my door. Oh, who said something about my sister's car? Mind you, I was talking about the other sir that stayed in this house over there. His homeboy that was in the Chrysler 300.
Okay.
So then, boom, fast forward that. Left it alone. When I got my car, yeah, they'll pull up, I'll pull up, however it go. If they right there, oh well, I don't care. But then yesterday, I pulled back. They had a red Renault. It was parked right there. I parked behind them because usually when I come home at the end of the night, they already be parked up. They already in for the night. I leave early in the morning before them. So I was like, okay, it was no problem. But he had that came out and was like, oh, I'm finna move. So I was like, okay, we move. So boom, I parked in. I come back and look, you got the car in the ass of the lane. So I sat in there for a minute. I was like, I'm just gonna sit down for a minute. They might move. I come back out, I go to move. So at this point, I done went to the rent office so many times. Me and her boyfriend done talked about it so many times. I'm done talking about it. Move y'all truck. If I hit it, it's just, oh well. So then you came out and moved the truck. I went to the store. Same gentleman you just talked to, see me at the store. and said, we don't need to be neighbors. You cool. I don't have no issue with you. I was like, I don't have no issue with you either. I go home, stay in my house. I don't bother y'all. That pocket, I really don't care about. Y'all the one making it serious. He was like, well, we could just work out something. I could just, if she parked wrong, I'll come back and remove it and to keep the issues down. Cool. Cool. I left. That was it of it. I came home. His car was parked right here. I parked my car right there. Where's that now? This morning, my friend came. All she said was, well, dang. Why she couldn't pull her car up? Everybody else want to park right here. This just not her parking. Sierra Dudley at the rent office clearly stated there's nobody name on here. Everybody park out here. So then you came out. Thank you. So then you came outside. My friend called and said, oh, she's standing outside looking at me. So then you came outside again when she came out. Then when I came out, you shut the door. But then when you see me outside, you open the door back and was sitting on whatever in there. Mind you, we was talking about a whole different situation. And all my friends said, but what I don't understand, why she being petty about a parking spot? You waited till we got right here to say, y'all pussy by the parking spot. Okay, we go back up and talk shit with you.
Okay.
But then I had to roll back here. You had to call Bertha 1 and Bertha 2 before they called y'all. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why they want to call y'all after you had to call these extra people? Because they been with me, so you can't say I called them for you.
I got you. So when you back up, you guys start going back and forth. What happens then?
We started going back and forth.
Okay.
We was arguing back and forth. She was putting her in the house.
Yeah, we was asking her, she had one to get angry.
And we was asking her, did she want to fight? And she, oh, you pussy. Bitch, you pussy. So that's when I said, we'll talk to your man about it because we done talked about it in the store.
And then what happened?
Exactly.
And then what happened?
So then I pulled my gun out.
Okay.
And it's in my name. It is registered.
What'd you do with the gun?
I pulled it out and I put it back in my purse. Because at that point, that's dumb. I'm just like to fight you. I'm not about to shoot you.
Okay. Where's the gun right now?
In the car.
All right. We're going to grab that real quick just for right now.
How y'all gonna take her weapon?
Just for right now.
Oh.
Just until we're done with this here. Where's it at? I got you.
So I'm telling the truth. I ain't got nothing.
No, you're fine. No, let me, ma'am.
She ain't had to do all that.
Ma'am.
Oh shit, my bad.
Alright, are there any other weapons in the car?
No, we good.
Can you unlock this? I'm gonna handle it. I'm gonna call Sarge. I'm gonna go get my car pulled around. Okay. I'm gonna call Sarge. Because according to the people, she was waving around, so I don't want to air this place out. I'll be right back. Yes, please. Pausing video. Hit it out. Hey, Sarge.
Wow. Hey, what's up, Carl?
So we've got the neighbors, the upstairs and downstairs neighbors arguing about a parking spot. Apparently it's been an ongoing thing, and then this morning they had a parking spot and another parking and like a rental car yesterday because they were on vacation and whatever, and they come out and the upstairs neighbor starts jawing with the downstairs neighbor starts jawing back. Long and short of it, the downstairs neighbor said, and then I pulled my gun out, and then I said, what'd you do with it? Well, I put it up because I ain't fitting to do anything stupid. over fighting about a parking spot or something. But the upstairs neighbor said that she was on the porch. She pulled the gun out, waved it around, pointed it at him, and said, "I'm going to air this place out." As did the boyfriend, who I don't think they had a chance to talk about the whole statement. Like he was inside the house the whole time until I asked him to come down and talk to me. So I don't think they had a chance to talk. I think his statement's pretty good, and he said the same thing that she did, basically the same thing. Except he couldn't describe the gun and she did. So that's where we're at.
So she found the gun. The downstairs they took his gun out, but never just took it out. And I guess a show of force.
So she was in the car, which was in the lane. The other lady was up on the balcony at the back entrance of the house, right? Like not the balcony, but the back steps. You know, the back stairway. And they were yelling and screaming or arguing or whatever. And then as they go to leave, as it's the downstairs neighbor and two of her friends, as they go to pull off, the upstairs neighbor screams something about them being pussies or something like that. And then so they stop, back the car up, and then the downstairs neighbor is inside the passenger side of the car, facing the house, and starts yelling back and forth with the girl who's on the top step of the back entrance to the house. And she, and then at some point pulled the gun out and was waving around and said, according to the people in the house, said, "I'm going to air this place out." And was pointing it and waving it at him. She described the gun as silver and black. When we got the gun off the girl, she said she had it. She said she had it. It's in my purse. I said, "Well, let me get it." She said, "Okay." It's a black and silver gun. So that's what we got.
And she did wave the gun toward the other people.
According to the lady in the house, yes, and her boyfriend. And I think that they're, like I said, I don't think they got together, because when I got here, the girl was still outside. The boyfriend had gone inside. And they said as soon as she started waving around and saying she was going to air it out, they went inside. So, I mean, maybe they had it, their stories were good. I think he saw it, is what I'm saying. But, I mean, they're also he's not an independent witness, you know what I mean?
Right, of course, yeah. We definitely need that.
So,
no one else did?
Well, the other two people in the car were sitting there listening to the downstairs neighbor talk. There's cameras back here. I just got to figure out who they belong to and try to get pictures of it. I don't know if there's going to be any that cover. Yeah, there's cameras right there in that house. There's 1, 2 on that house. There's 1 on that house. So yeah, that's where we're at.
What you thinking?
Well, I mean, if she's waving a gun and pointing at people, I mean, that's if they think that they were in jeopardy, which they went inside the house, then that would be like an ag assault issue, right? So.
Yeah, ag assault.
Especially if she's saying she's going to air it out and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. Terrorist threats behind an independent witness.
Right.
You still over there right now?
Mm-hmm.
All right, give me a couple minutes.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Mine's all the way on the other side of town. I don't ride.
And just to be sure, I do got a domestic case out. Okay. The person has stole my gun and he had brought it back. Okay. So just to be sure, he stole my gun. Okay. And you can look it up. It's under Cynthia Young and James Lawrence. He is at Waycross Prison now. For the information, if I need to show y'all my phone about the case, I can.
Nah, we good.
I mean, that's what they can put this in.
It's not y'all. It's the other one. Yeah, right there. That's the one right there.
That shit is mean.
And it's crazy.
what
But my whole thing is they called them after.
you called them,
After
but
they
after you
pulled off.
don't call the police.
That's weird.
So you called them folks to come get active. So somebody must have told you just to call the police.
When they got here.
Exactly.
After. Once they got here.
Exactly. What are you talking about? The fuck?
Child, people is crazy guys.
But you know what's crazy? I had already knew she was gonna call them when we put.
I know what I was just telling him. I said, I already know. I already knew y'all
I
was
already
coming.
knew she was gonna call them when we put dog. I already knew that. I'm not dumb to
You
this
can't
game.
put it on speaker.
You do be
I
like that
seen the
sometimes.
vision. I was gonna see you.
Yeah. It do be like that sometimes.
Yeah, girl. I'm with my AirPods.
And
All this was if he would have took his picking in his head ass and that
But we
said
said to her last
something
night.
that shit dumb. You motherfucker talk.
I only had that gun for 2 years. I got that on my 21st birthday.
Hey, it's a good thing to get on your 21st birthday.
Yup.
Especially when you live in Savannah.
Yup. What they doing? Running my gun?
Probably. It's policy.
Oh, I don't got nothing on.
Yeah.
You see how I was talking in front of you?
Yeah.
I'm an outspoken person.
I'm just telling you the truth. That's
Oh,
what's
I know.
happening.
What?
Yeah.
My cousin is the sergeant
What?
lieutenant, James, for the
Can you
CNT.
hear me?
Okay.
Can she hear you? You can hear, Jamie?
James Little.
Yeah, because she got the other
You know
AirPods.
Sergeant James
He
Little?
used to be my sergeant.
Huh?
He used to be
Yep,
my
that's
sergeant.
my cousin. Stephanie Burgess, that's my cousin.
Okay.
Where you come from? We don't need you. You go.
When they say a gun about it, they got to
About
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Don't worry about 2 more finna pull up.
And that little ugly one with that BMW ass body. She know she done turned my motherfucking butter. She knew she done turned my shit. You know she done pissed me off. That made me mad.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And I needed all this
Exactly.
for something that you could have just resolved by just moving
And
your
Roscoe
vehicle.
Dash ass, he should have been moved that damn
No,
car.
Roscoe Dash, fake
What the
ass
fuck you doing, ain't
Jamaican.
it?
Girl,
Oh, obviously ain't nothing, because he would have been came over here and put me in handcuffs, ain't it? If it was something.
On the
Yeah.
floor with his Khalifa.
Pretty much, that's what I said.
Ain't nothing, because they would have been came over here and handcuffs.
Come on,
my
man.
ass.
I mean, it's just policy.
Going
So it's just pay what we gotta do.
with facts. They just
Trust
gotta
and
do all
believe,
this.
James Little told us everything.
Y'all about to sit up here and waste paper on this shit.
Bullshit.
They gonna laugh at this shit, or they walk the truck.
Now y'all know that way y'all could have been saving somebody
What he
life
just
right
did,
now.
move the truck up, right?
He was moving the car.
He could have
He was
did
gonna
it.
walk.
Huh?
He was gonna walk. Like,
No.
just moving it.
You
He
moved the
could have
car.
moved the car.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. That was a bit ago.
Yeah.
He
That's
should
why I
have
said.
did that.
Yeah.
That's why I said, man. That man could have been moved that motherfucking car.
But she wanna go get in the vehicle.
Extra shit.
When she wanna get in the vehicle with body made wrong.
It's the beast.
The fuck.
Leave
But
and
I
come
bet
back.
you they ain't
You doing them
told.
come
I
back.
bet you they ain't said they knocked on my door.
Right.
Come fight.
Exactly. The fuck. And little mustache ass was looking at me funny that one night. Really should have bopped her ass then. But you know, we was being grown.
About it.
The fuck.
I should have.
She'll cut her motherfucking trays off her dog. Like, I could hold domestically too.
Yeah, before she even called the police.
Exactly. Because y'all really had came to get active. But somebody must have told you to call the police.
Yeah, that's it.
It's like soon as she walked in the door, Sabina was already put on, but Sabina.
It's like you had your son just honk in the window.
Like
Let me know if they pulling off. As soon as we pulled off.
And as soon as I went out, all that extra job.
Popping her little meat sucker.
So,
And then you was saying, I don't care. Then you got the nerve to bring up my domestic stuff. Oh, you can't get your ass. Ask me what was going on.
He's over here though.
And he
Still
done
hot,
came to
though.
my house several times for me and Wheeler. So he knows what's going on with me.
I mean, they shouldn't be parking that
They
close
should.
there anyways because,
That's called escalation.
like, I don't say all the cars should be parking back.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, the property manager needs to put parking spaces in there, like little like markers or something.
So
If you look on the side, there are some. They've been moved.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that was by the residents or if that was by.
That stones or what?
Huh?
Stones or
Yeah.
what? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
It's hot, girl. You're gonna be sweating.
Put that shit back over there then.
That's why I try to get it off.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Those are a minute though.
My favorite officer song, and I need your name, Mr.
Oh, yeah, there's been. Looks like they used it to make a garden over here. Looks like they used it to make a garden. Then the garden died.
Yeah. Not the best environment to grow weed.
They're growing batteries.
Smart. But yeah, that would make up 3 parking spaces or 2. Yeah. That's 2.
Yeah. You just probably use it to partition it at least. Mark it up. That'd solve some problems.
Yeah. But those. Oh, there's the other 2. Found them.
Hey yo. I mean, they've been moved for a minute, obviously.
100%.
But
they did so they could talk up this wall.
yeah.
But.
They need to put them like right here and have them park straight across like that.
Shoot a piece of rebar down to the ground. Good 8 feet.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna move them.
No. That's not something.
I don't think any of these people couldn't lift these. They need all the residents.
Team building exercise. I did. I saw that.
I got it. And then I was like, oh, buddy, so clean.
Nice. Yep. I haven't.
Come back.
I haven't spoken to them.
When I
No.
put why B2B in the Lean Honda coming back? You see her folks coming back down, right?
Exactly.
She in the car.
And she was parked just like how y'all little car parked. They parked.
Yeah.
See how she can't get in?
Yeah.
That's exactly
She
how it
fucked
was.
up. She fucked up. That's
Last
keep
night.
car right.
You know about how long these parking barricades have been over here? Probably a hot minute, but
Yeah, I moved
I
in
mean,
2022.
if the property owner just like puts those across there and makes
If
parking
you go,
spots
if you
and
go
solve
over here,
stuff.
if you go over here on Edison and
Yeah.
look behind them,
Yeah.
they got it like that.
Exactly.
So it
I mean,
was
they have
no
the 50
issue.
already. I mean, we can't put them out there, but I'm just saying, like, if the
Exactly.
property manager is like, hey, put those over there, just line them up back here so they can't pull up like that, have a little straight parking area, and then solve all the problems. But that's not a me thing.
I mean, they just looking.
Bang. Because they think something finna happen.
That's it. Them folks about to be like, have a good day, and we about to walk up here and eat some food.
And from the looks of their face,
I don't know.
especially Mr. Third with the nice looking beard.
He is so fine.
That's gay right here.
And he looking at they both at the situation. Like what?
That's why I said as soon as I seen them pull up, I was like, oh, they're about to game with them.
Like they don't know my foot so deep in the door. My cousin taught me the law. James Little taught me the law. I'm not stupid.
That's the game. That's her sister. I'm guessing.
That's the sister in the great. That's the sister in the great in the van.
The
And
same
she
one
knocked
that
on
knocked on the door.
And mind you, we wouldn't even pay her no attention. We had shit going on in the house. Girl, close that door. Fuck you. Let's get this shit popping in this house.
Now somebody dropped the ticket.
Is it winning?
Yes, Lord. $5 Just smile up.
Hey, hold on, let me see.
Yeah. Okay, they said, get this symbol. This is went up.
Oh, girl.
Oh, bitch, you got hit.
Thanks, it's a lucky day.
And then I'm just sitting there looking at it. I'm like, it's scratched out.
And And my whole thing is, you wrapping your head up. Mr. Sir, I need y'all to be paying attention to all of this. Because I don't want nobody to say, when I know, when they know, I started eating.
Huh. I know. I don't know where he went.
Come on now. Come on now. Let's not slap these props and shit on. Like that. Slap these props and shit on.
No rock visible to me.
Come on. The rock's very invisible. Hey.
She called them before they got there. I don't think that's real good for kids.
Man, that pizza smells good.
Sure does. Does somebody have pizza or is there a
Pizza place out here. There's Domino's.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, there's Domino's. Pop John's. There's Domino's.
Oh, okay, that's where it is.
I think it's a Domino's.
It is.
When I was in PTO, we had a stolen car from the Domino's. The next day, I was just in a bank robbery.
Nice.
Well, yep. Contacted the owner. He's like, well, good news. Found your car. Bad news. It's not drivable anymore. I think GSP wrecked it out.
Hell yeah. It's that 41 over in Newcastle. She left her keys in the car. The car unlocked. At 22, I got called to. Wait, did she leave it running? Or just left the keys in the car and left it?
Left it underneath, but then it's push start. Apparently, it's got to push and turn on. Like, hey.
Why would? Did
She said
explain what?
she said that she parked and she was just gonna run to the house and get something and come back out and go do something else. But then she didn't go back out and do it. But then when I ran it through Flock, like this car was driving around like 3:30 in the morning. Like who goes like a neighborhood meeting at 3:30 in the morning? No one, they don't check out me. But well, I mean, when neighbor sent video, there's two guys walk up, pull the door handle up high, and it pulls that door handle opens up, they get in, drive off.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had that 22. This girl gave the keys to her friend so he could use her car. He guys brought the car back. How much? Well, she's like, I don't know what to do. I was like, you're probably, I'm like, are you willing to press charges? She's like, no. I was like, what I can do is very limited because if you're not willing to go through forward charges, you can't list this settlement.
Spam.
She was like, so what do you recommend? And I was like, if you can't get in touch with them and you gotta go, I would just recommend getting a rental if you're willing to. I'm like, but if at any point you change your mind, well, it's stolen, give us a call back.
Where is Kyle? That's a good question.
27 to 24.
Government spy drone. Government spy drone.
Indeed.
Oh, it was the other man. I thought it was the
How crazy would it be if you actually killed a bird, cracked it open, and there were wires and camera in there?
You wouldn't know about it for very long.
Nope. It would no longer be an issue of mine. I will just be embracing life in the heavens.
Well, I guess
Yoder mysteriously had a heart attack.
I'm like, well, if this is still on, I just want you to know. Just give me a few hours to enjoy it.
I was gonna tell it, and I looked at it, and I was like, oh.
How y'all doing? Y'all doing alright today?
Yeah.
Alright, so far so good. Hi there.
Hey.
How are you?
Good.
My name's Officer Carls with the Savannah Police Department. I noticed there's some cameras on the back over
Yeah.
there. Do you think you could take a look at those real quick? There's a little bit of an incident back there.
I don't have them armed, but I can look. I don't have it armed because I've been out and about in the yard.
Okay.
I noticed there's something going on back there. My girlfriend's in the apartment back there, and she's been watching it all morning.
Did she happen to see what was going on?
She might. She might have.
Did she?
You want to go back and talk to her?
Yeah, do you mind?
No.
Do I go through here?
Yeah, you can come through here. Yeah, I don't have anything from the back. I have the front one armed, that's all.
Okay.
Come on, you look the door.
Yeah, not a problem. This looks like a full-time job back here. Good grief.
I was just coming out to work in the garden.
Beautiful.
This officer would like to speak.
Happy. How are you? Hi there.
Hi. I'm
How
going
are
to
you?
switch places with you.
Yeah, absolutely. How are you?
Good. Oh,
Did you happen to see any of this stuff that's going on back here?
I
today?
just heard screaming. I didn't really pay attention. I'm working, so
Okay.
I'm not really paying attention to what's going on. I heard
Okay.
something about parking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
I know someone said something about someone being a hoe.
Can you just a second? Hello? No, they showed it. According to her too. She said she pulled it out. Yeah. No. No, they didn't have any. They said it was her and her boyfriend and then the kids on the balcony. So they didn't have any weapons. They were yelling, cussing at each other. Yeah, it's senseless. It's nonsense. Right. The way that they described it is they both said that she pointed it at them, and they both specifically stated that she pointed it at them.
Listen, man, you put me on the 22, pull me a 0.
So, but when she was saying that, she was like, you know, waving her arm around. And then she was saying a bunch of stuff otherwise. Okay. Yeah. Yes. This has been, they moved in December of last year, and it's been a problem since. I didn't ask that question. Yeah, yeah. So.
Hi.
I'm in one of the houses over here. Okay. Yeah, just let me know. We're still trying to track down some video. Okay. Yeah, no, I got you. I got you. Okay, sounds good. Bye, sir. Bye. All right, sorry about that.
No worries. Well, when
okay.
I looked out, I heard some yelling, and then I got off a work call, so then I looked out, and I did see the bigger lady. She was standing up there, and then the skinny guy, I guess it's her boyfriend, was like telling her, "Come on." Like they were yelling, and then the little boy was there, but they weren't doing it. They didn't have any weapons up there. And then all I saw was this car was like leaving to go that way, but the lady, they sat there for a minute, and the one in the passenger seat was like waving her hand and saying something. She's the one that called her a hoe, and then they drove off. That's all I saw.
Okay. Did you ever see any weapons or anything? Right?
I didn't see a weapon.
Okay.
So.
All right, I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you. All right. All right. Well, I appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Everything gets straightened out back there.
Yeah, we'll figure out what we can figure out for it. So, have a good day. Just waiting on the detectives.
The detectives coming out?
No. We're waiting to call. He's gonna call them and see. I mean, she said she pulled the gun out, so we at least have pointing the weapon at another. Something like that. Sarge doesn't like that. Sarge.
That's the one misleading, right?
Yeah. All right, so we're getting things straightened out right now. Just give us a minute. We'll figure it out, okay? If you want to hang out in the house, you're more than welcome to.
Okay.
I think they're just deciding if they want to send detectives out.
Okay.
So just give us when they're so. I'm sorry. What?
Oh, I was just saying I got. I'm gonna just put my car in the front. So I got to go to work at 3, and I don't want nobody to block me in, so I can't
Well,
get.
before we leave, we'll make sure that you can. Do
Okay.
that, okay.
Okay.
We're not going to leave until we get everything figured out.
Okay. So what you was saying?
As far as whenever she pointed the gun at you, or how she waved the gun, I mean, how did that all transpire?
She was sitting in the car, and I was standing on my porch because they was already talking trash. Sir, it's never that deep with me about a parking spot. I don't be here.
Yeah, this is silly.
It's just real ignorant. Y'all stole my phone. Y'all just be doing petty stuff.
Yeah.
So I had already went to my rent office and told them that I wanted to move. Like, I'm about to just move because I got kids. I got 2 kids. And before I let somebody harm me or my kids, I'll just leave.
Yeah.
So she was like, no, don't leave. It's going to get all handled, this and this and that. So
The rent office was telling you. I got you.
So they was like, I just left the rent office to let them know that I had to call the police and whatever. So she was in her car. I was standing on my porch. They was in a car right here, and
I'm sorry. Give me just 1 second. I missed a phone call.
he like, where's your dad?
Hey, Sarge. This is Officer Carlos. Well, we're over here in Waldberg, dealing with some Waldbergy stuff. How much did Sergeant Mindell for you on? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So it's an ongoing issue about the parking spot. And then I guess yesterday the boyfriend said something to the downstairs lady while they were at the store. And they were supposed to be cool about it, but then this morning the downstairs lady and her two friends are in her car, and as they go to pull off, the upstairs lady starts yelling something about them being pussies or something like that. So they back the car up, they start drawing back and forth. The upstairs neighbor's on the balcony, like the back steps, with the boyfriend and the kid, little kid. And then in the car, they're yelling back and forth, and then the downstairs neighbor said, she was arguing with them, and so she pulled out her gun. And then she quickly stopped and said, well, then I put it away because I'm not going to pull out a gun over something stupid. So she admitted to pulling a gun out. The upstairs neighbor said, she was waving it and pointing it at him and said stuff like, I'm going to air this place out. And then the boyfriend also said the same thing. I know he's not an independent witness, but I don't think they really had time to, because they said as soon as she pulled the gun out and started waving it around, they went back in the house and called the police. And then when I got here, the upstairs neighbor was already outside talking to her family, and then the downstairs neighbor had left. So yeah, that's where we're at. There's 4 video cameras back here, but nobody's home. And then I talked to one lady who's actually working in her apartment on the other side of the alley. She heard everybody yelling and screaming, basically exactly as they both said it, but she didn't see anything. The way that she would have had to be she was on the opposite side of the car, so she wouldn't have been able to see into the car if she was in the car waving around. You know what I mean? So she said she didn't see any weapons, but again, she was on the opposite side. So that's where we're at. Okay. There's a mystery like pointing weapon at another, something like that. Yeah, that's actually probably more fair. They're saying they're pulling the gun out of it. Even when she was saying that, like she was motioning with her hand, like she was waving it. You know what I mean? Right. Yeah. Okay. Easy enough. I appreciate it, sir. Miss Young. Miss Young. Miss Young. Miss Young, can I talk to you for a second, please?
Yes.
All right, let's step right here. So, real quickly, so you already said, you can put the phone up if you want.
It's my dad.
Okay. So real quickly, you said that you did take the gun out.
Yeah.
Okay, what did you do with it when you had it out?
When she was standing on the stairs, I came out the mouth and I told her, just for you being funny, I'm going to block you in and park my car right there. If you park your car behind me, I'm going to shoot your car up. I didn't pull my gun and point it at her. My car was literally between my legs. My gun was literally in between my legs. How far up she's standing, she could look and see what I'm doing with my gun.
Okay, so you told me at first that you took the gun out.
Yeah, but it wasn't fully out the car. I didn't really just did none of this. It was right here. Okay. I took it out my purse, but I ain't pointing at nobody.
Okay. Well, I'm not saying that you pointed at anybody. Okay. I just want to know what you did with it, because that's where. You want me to demonstrate you what I did? I can sit in the car and show you. No, that's fine. I sat in the car. You didn't even get out of the car, right? No. Right. So I didn't get out of the car. Okay. I didn't get out of the car. I didn't walk up with nobody. When I said what I said,
I thought about it. I put my gun back in my purse.
Okay, so you told
And
her
I drove off.
if the car was going to be blocking again,
I told her, when you move, I'm going to park my car right there, slam it, and if you park it behind me, and I know it's going to be an issue that you're going to move it, I'm going to shoot it up.
Okay.
Then I got in the car.
You said that while you had the gun out?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, here's what's going to happen.
What's going to happen?
Okay.
So, about the arrest me?
Well, it's going to be a misdemeanor arrest. You're not going to go to jail. You're not going to do anything like that, okay?
I'm not going to go to jail.
No. It's a misdemeanor, okay?
So y'all about to put me in the cuffs?
Yeah. Let's walk over here.
Call mama.
You're not.
I'm about to call them. They finna put me in handcuffs, daddy.
She's not going to jail. She's not going to jail.
Okay, so y'all about to just take it to the
No, we're gonna put her in handcuffs. We're just gonna set her down for a minute. We're gonna do some paperwork, and then we're gonna let you go. But we need to figure out a way.
Yeah, they just finna talk to me.
We need to figure out a way to get this done.
Oh, my daddy
and
on the
over
phone.
with, okay?
Okay, well, make her feel good by herself. Go ahead and put her in the handcuffs. Make her feel good.
Come on.
Go ahead and make her feel
Let's
good.
let's go down. Let's go down. Let's go. Just sit tight for just a second. Guys, I'm not. You get right here. You get right here. In fact, I'm not even gonna put you in cuffs. I'm just gonna have you sit down, okay? So you, like I said, you are gonna be under arrest. You can pop that out. All right. But like I said, you're not going to jail or anything like that, okay? And what the charge is gonna be is gonna be reckless conduct, okay? Because I think you did wave it around a little bit. I'm not saying you pointed at anybody, but I'm definitely sure that they saw the gun, okay? All right. So doing that kind of behavior puts you and other people at undue risk of getting injured, right? And that's what reckless conduct is, okay? So I get that you're frustrated about the parking spot. I completely get it.
My whole thing is why she wait to call y'all when she had to call all these people here, and that's why I'm blowed.
Okay.
I'm blowed.
I understand that. So listen,
she sit right there and she changed the whole outfit, brother.
Okay.
She changed the whole outfit.
Okay, but listen to me. I understand that she's doing all that stuff, right? But there wasn't at one point when you said anything about that you felt threatened, right? So for you to pull the gun out,
I felt, because I mean, look at you. You on the stairs.
Okay.
You kept walking towards the stairs.
I understand what you're gonna say that now, but that's where I'm at with it. Okay, then that's what it is. It's a misdemeanor charge. All right. You're not going to go to jail. You're not doing anything like that. We're going to do a little bit of paperwork. I'm going to give you a court date. But we need to figure out we need to figure out a way to end this fighting thing, okay? There's no way this should be like this, right? It's a parking spot. I mean, it's just a parking spot, right? And it looks like to me like there's enough room that you could fit 2 cars in there. So
because they just put it up after they called y'all.
Okay.
Like
and that's what she said. Or that's what he said. He said that the cars were parked funny because of the way they had a car last night or something, and the cars were parked funny. Okay. All right. So just sit tight with me. We'll get you a little bit of paper and we'll get you going. Okay. But we need to figure out a way to get this to be resolved, so this doesn't happen again. All right. So just sit tight. Let me make sure I got the right information here. It's 12/9/2000. Okay. It's 24 and 1 black female, 1095. You guys good? Come on. What's up? You guys good?
Yeah, he was having a panic attack, so we can't take
She's in back of the car. She's not in the house. Okay. I figured we're gonna let her out in a minute anyway. Yeah. I'm gonna do some paperwork. We're gonna do reckless conduct. Yep. I think that's a good idea for today. All right. So she is under arrest for reckless conduct, but it's a misdemeanor, and the jail doesn't take misdemeanors, so she's not going to jail. I'm going to do a little bit of paperwork, and then we're going to let her out the car, okay? But we need to figure out a way to stop this from happening. It's a parking spot, right?
It's not her.
It's not her.
No, I get it. Right, and the arguing and the bickering back and forth and all that stuff, I get that. But the issue that she can't be pulling guns.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we know that.
That's where
I kept telling her.
that's
we knew that.
that's where the issue is, right? So
Yeah.
that's what this is for.
Respect.
Like I said, it's a misdemeanor. She'll get a court date. It's not that big a deal, okay?
She got her phone, so she can call us.
I got her phone.
She's gonna be.
She's about to come out.
She's gonna come out. We're just going to some paperwork real quick. She's gonna go. All right, so she is going to be arrested for reckless conduct. Okay, now it's a misdemeanor offense. Unfortunately, right now the jails don't take misdemeanor offenders, most misdemeanor offenders. So she's going to get a court date. She's going to have all that stuff. Okay, but when we're done, she's free to go. She's going to have a court date. I'll have it. She's free to go. So I'd like to be able to figure out a way to get this parking thing resolved so that we don't have this issue again. Okay. So it looks to me like there's enough space for 2 cars.
And that's what
to
I'm
fit.
saying. But
So why don't we do, like, I mean, it doesn't matter to me. You know,
I work 3 to 11. I work to a hospital, mental facility hospital. So by the time I come home, all of the cars be there, and I have 2 kids. I'm not on her car, sir.
Oh, you want? Is that her car?
But I'm not on it. I'm just standing in front of it. So my kids be with my mom when I get off work. So, and
You gotta go get her.
I don't like coming through the front, but I will have to, cause I have cameras in the back. But my camera, it don't hold the live footage. It don't hold the footage. No.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you've got.
I don't mind parking in the front. Like, it's really not that deep with me about a parking spot.
So here's my suggestion. Okay, this is my suggestion. So contact the right people again.
I did. I just left from down
and be
there.
like, let's figure out a way. Let's put some painted lines. Let's do something and just designate a spot for each person.
But sir, the crazy thing about this is I just went to my rent office because they had like all these different guys. I couldn't even walk up my stairs.
Yeah.
So it's like I got kids.
Yeah. No,
And my kid's dad is not always here 100% of the time.
Yeah.
He's a electrician and he travels.
Yeah.
So it's like it just be me and my kids most of the time. So
all right. Well, let me get the paperwork done. We'll get her done, and then, like my suggestion, like I said, is to go down there and see if they can't figure out something as far as designating spots for you guys. And for the time being, if you want to park in the front, park in the front. I mean, obviously there's no spots. You know, I think, you know, both of you guys need to just be good neighbors about it and try to be as best you can.
And I do, but it's like my car be getting broken into.
No, I understand. Yeah.
My packages is getting missing. Like, it's just too much.
No, I understand.
And I went to the rent office to see if I could move.
What did they say about that?
She said that they will try to see what they can do if they have any open apartments.
Yeah, I got you.
About me moving, but like I really don't want to move because I don't been here so long. But you know, at the end of the day, my kids and my safety is always first.
Yeah, no, I understand.
So,
okay. All right. Well, give me some time. The last question I got for you is do you want to move forward with pressing charges?
That's fine.
You're going to be the one that's got to be a witness on this. You do. Well, give me a couple minutes. We'll get going. Okay. Miss Smith, did you want to move your car?
yeah.
Okay. I'm going to pull up here, and then you can move it. Okay.
You good with me clearing up?
Yeah. Thank you. All right, Miss Smith. The case number is going to be 23041741. That's my name and badge number there, okay? If you need a copy of the report for yourself, just email here in 3 to 5 business days, and they can help you get that process started, okay? If for whatever reason you need to get in touch with the department, this is the headquarters number, and then we're in Northwest Precinct, so that's here, okay?
Okay.
All right, do you have any questions for me?
No, that's it. Thank you. I might just move my car.
Okay. And like I said, I'm going to give her her paperwork and she's getting out.
Okay,
so
that's
she's
fine.
going to do whatever. So
That's fine.
I'd suggest maybe if you got to just hang out in the house for a while and things cool down, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. All right. So this is your copy of the field arrest report. Like I said, a 16560 is reckless conduct, okay? You're in A, correct? So there's no court date right now. but they're going to send you that information at some point in the mail, okay? If for whatever reason you need to contact the court, you just want to check on the status of the case, just reference this CRN right here, okay? Then,
so if anything else happened, like say for where another altercation happened and I call 911, can I request you to come, or if you in this area?
So this is my beat.
Okay.
If I'm working,
I mean, I remember you came to my house before for a domestic dispute. I remember.
Maybe. I might have, yeah, it's...
But,
everything past last week kind of melts together.
It was like sometimes last year, but I remember you.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's, you know, I'm going to tell her the same thing, or I'm going to tell you the same thing I told her. I mean, this is a parking spot. I know it's silly and it's stupid, and I know that she's probably egging it on. But this isn't because of all that. This is because you took your gun out.
I pulled a gun out.
Yeah.
And like I told him, I could expect the responsibility. I know what I did, but
okay. So let's you know, I've already told her, you know, if it comes to it, just go to the rent office and just tell them, hey, can we just designate spots, and then just have this is your spot, and be done with it, right?
And then
you know what I mean?
my gun, at the court, I get that, or how that go?
The gun. So right now we're going to take and log it in the property room. Do you have the number for the property room, Yoder? Right there. Let me write that down real quick. You call up. You can hop out, man. So let me just write this here for you. Alright, let's not have any more issues today with it, okay? She says she's going to park the car out front and just be done with it for today.
I was really done with it when I left. Okay. I really was.
I got you.
But like I said, I already knew she was going to call y'all. Okay. Off of some fact they put up my weapon.
Let's see here. Property room. Here it is. You know where 78 Ross Road is? Where the property room is?
I can find out though.
Yeah, it's off of Mill Street. So just call them up there and tell them we'll have it logged in today, and just call up there and then tell them that you need to get your gun out. Right. And they'll tell you what documents you need to get. Okay? All right. Do you have any other questions for me? All right. Well, have a better day, okay? All right. And I appreciate you guys. I appreciate y'all's cooperation. All right.
I know you are saying.
Okay. Y'all good?
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
Have a good day. You too.
All nicely packaged for you. It's even got a flag on the barrel.
I mean, what? You don't want to take it?
You want me to take it?
No, I gotta take part from
Is this just